This is the final video. It's step 15 all the way through to the end. The first thing we're going to do is create a macro. There are a couple different things that the book is not very clear about. The first is, if you do not see the developer tab up here, you need to have it or you can't make a macro. So the way you get it is you go to File, Options, and Customize Ribbon, and make sure that your developer box is clicked. It wasn't, I clicked it. I always have it on my personal computer. Anyway, that's all you need to do. It's that easy. So now we will record the macro, keeping in mind that we have all this data entered in from step 14 or 13 previously. So we want to say, I always do Control Home. That just takes you to the very beginning of the sheet, so you kind of start from scratch. And then we want to click on the Developer tab, record a macro. Keep in mind, everything you do is a step that is recorded in the macro. So now we're going to name this macro Print Order. Just like naming cells, there are no spaces. So there are no hard and fast rules on what to do here, except that the textbook tells you exactly what to do, so I would do that. Control O, that's a small o. Now we need to set the order form. Oh, say OK. Set the order form print area. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and just call that something else because I have done this assignment so many times, but pay no attention to that last thing I did. Now I'm going to show you a trick. We want to select A1 to C20. So if you click on A1, which is where I am, hold down the Shift key and click on C20. It selects the whole range. Opposing corners. We want to go to Page Layout. Set Print Area. Change the orientation to landscape. Center the print area horizontally. I have learned there are some controls that are in places that I didn't expect them before, but this is the only way I know to center it on the page horizontally, is to pull down right here from this corner. I'm not getting a lot of questions on this assignment, comparatively speaking, so I'm guessing you guys are doing really well. Great. Congratulations. Now we want to export to a PDF file. I know some people have struggled with this. Let me show you what it means. Not Control P, print as a PDF, not save as a PDF. Export right here. And then you choose the only option you have, Create PDF. And it just wants the order form. So that's there. So I would say convert to PDF. Yes. Go ahead and say yes. Save it wherever it's saving. We want to go back to where we were. Whoops. Now if we say developer, okay, so we want to stop recording the macro. And then we can do the same thing with 16. 17, and the only things really left that I have to say have to do with the following troubleshooting items. Make sure that when you're removing cell protection, when it's like that, that means that the cell is locked. Now it's not locked. These cells are the only cells that should remain unlocked, because that's where you need to put in data. So those should all be okay. So we'll protect the sheet, and we're going to allow people to select unlocked cells, which is great. So now if you go back here to File, Options, see how you can see all the sheets are protected? There is one step that I have neglected to include with any of my previous tutoring sessions, so I apologize. I will be sure you are all emailed. Actually, I think I did it incorrectly. So what we need to do here for assigning a macro to an icon or a shape is the following. Actually, just because I have neglected to do this step correctly with a couple of students, I am going to make this a separate video so I can share the link with them. So see you in the next video.